Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello, my name is Anvita. I like to read books, I like to talk about books, etc. basically. So today's video is very exciting because, as I've been saying for the last month, today actually it's been an entire month since I've been in Dubai, which is very exciting. But also last night half of my books finally came, so I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna organize my bookshelf and show you guys some of the books. I've already shown you guys my books that I have read, that I own and that I brought with me, but I'll also show you guys some of the books that are on my TBR and that I have the physical copies of. So let's get started. My bookshelf is kind of half filled already, but I'm gonna take those out and then reorganize them because they're kind of not, the vibes of it aren't great at the moment, and like it's not organized in a way that I like. So let's get started. Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like right now. It's kind of a mess, but basically my very small K-pop collection so far was there. These are all the books that I had at my sister's house that I've already read. Then there's my puzzle, my TBR jar without a jar, and then some of my TBR that I'd left here, so it was at my sister's house. Then there's some books that I got recently, some of my K-pop stuff, but yeah, basically that's what it looks like right now. Okay, and here we have some of the books that came, and then I have some of my albums and stuff basically on my bed. So let's get started. I'm doing a puzzle at the moment on my desk, so I'm gonna do my desk setup later, which is why my keyboard and stuff is gonna have to wait. This is the puzzle. Let's see. This is the puzzle. My binders. Bookshelf is now empty. So next step, I'm gonna first add like my K-pop albums from the bottom up and see how much space it takes, and then we'll move on to my books. So okay, so for K-pop albums, I think I'm gonna start with BTS and put them all at the bottom because I think I have a lot of them. I think they're all not here yet, so again, this is gonna switch around a little bit, but with whatever I have right now, I'm gonna, yeah. Okay, BTS albums are done for now. I'm gonna move on. There's still some space left, so I'm gonna do albums that or like artists that I have only like 1 or 2 albums of. So I think, let's see. Okay. So I have Unforgiven, Les Seraphim, and then I have Mamamoo album. So I'm gonna put those. And then I'm gonna do Dio's album. And then I'm gonna do Zero Base one. Still some space left, so let's see. I think I'll do IU's albums as well. I have 3 of them. Okay, I still have a little bit space left, so I'm gonna do, oh wait, I have Dynamite, the CD, and then I'll do 5 Sauce and Harry Styles. So that's the first bottom shelf. Moving on to the second one. Here we're gonna have 17's albums, Stray Kids albums, and NCT's albums. So I don't think this one is gonna fill up, so I'm gonna put like my notebooks and stuff also there, I guess. We'll see. Okay. My 17 albums came so damaged, like the ones, the older ones that were like just paper. Like, look at the state of this. I am so mad, but there's nothing I can do about it. And also the Hengare ones are like even worse. Like, don't even want to show you guys, but this is the track list from the Hengare album. But what can I do? Anyways, so those are all my 17 albums. Moving on to Stray Kids albums. From the concert. Oh shit. Lastly, we have my NCT albums. So for that, I have, let's see, Fact Check, and then I have Doyoung's video version, then I have Doyoung's album, and then I have, wait, yeah, some of the albums are not here because I don't see 10's album, I don't see the other version of Doyoung's album, and more. So that's definitely not it. But yeah, anyways, Babies on my youth. Then I have stuff from the Dream concert. Then I have Hot Sauce that I bought recently here. And then I have the Ice TJ one. Hey Chance. Ice TJ, Geno's Glitch Mode. And then, oh shit, Dreamscape. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I also have this really, I literally never opened it. Basically one of my, like this was my the start of my K-pop era basically. And in 2015, I got into EXO with like Monster and everything. And then my friend was going to Korea with her mom. And so I was like, get me something of Bigins. And so this is what she got me, which is, it's basically like a file, like paper holder. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. What is also going in here? Okay. Last K-pop related stuff, but the binders. So these will go in here, I guess. I'm actually not very happy with the setup, but also there are other albums still on the way. So once they come, this will look different again, and hopefully I'll be happier with the setup then. I also have my light sticks, 2 of them. There we go. Those are all my K-pop stuff for now. I also have the NCT one, but I don't have a stand for it yet. So I'm hoping I can get one soon, and then I can have that also up here. But I will just place it, or can you see that? Yeah. Okay, moving on to the books. I think I'm gonna keep most of my non-fiction books outside in the shelves, and then keep my TBR on this, on at least like the middle 2, and then the top 2 can have my read books that I really love. And then I ordered also those, TBR cards kind of, so I'm gonna have like on those the rest of the books. But for now, these 2 will have my TBRs, and then those 2 will have books I've already read and loved. So let's go. Progress so far. I unboxed 2 more of my boxes basically, and found some more of my albums and some more of my books, but most of the books that I unboxed right now are all my unread books. And so I kind of forgot just how many books I have. I mean, I remember the number, but like to actually think about them to be placed, there's definitely not enough space, and so I'm gonna have to wait for my cart to come before I can put these books in. I'm also thinking I might have to switch it up a bit and instead just do like all of these, like the top 4 being my unread books, and then my TBR cart having all my read books, or the other way around, like all the books that I've already read here, and then all my TBR books on the cart. We'll have to see. But right now, the 3rd and the 4th one are the ones I haven't read, and then that is the ones I have read. And I'm still missing so many of my books, which is why I haven't filled it up yet, because I know what I want to put there, and those I don't have right now with me. So that's gonna have to wait. But I did unbox some more of the albums. They're in such bad conditions. I don't know why they came like this, but also why were they made to be so flimsy? Like, Be There For Me, this is kind of crooked, and like the sticker, at least there was only one left, but like look at the condition of that. So mad. But at least the good news is Hechan is okay. So yeah, anyways, there's that. This is the one that's had the worst damage. It's Ten's album. Oh shit. Okay, anyways, do you see that? Yeah, it is bad. It is so bad. And it makes me really mad, but what can you do? Okay, then we have the other version of Do Young's album. This at least survived because of this, holder placement thing. I wish 10th album also had that, but what can you do? Then we have Tap and Shala and Dreamscape. Oop. Okay, saved it. Dreamscape. Then we have the other version of On My Youth. Then we have some Map of the Soul 7 posters. And this also had so much damage, but the season greetings, NCT Dream. Like, can you see that? Like, I used to have this up, like, standing like this, and now it won't stand because it's so crooked. Anyways, I'm gonna have to think, like, I really don't want to throw this box away just because it's so pretty. So I have to think about whether I want to take the contents out and then throw the box away or keep it and try to salvage it. We shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna put these up now. I also found a bunch of my prints and stuff that I want to add on that side. 10's albums photo, RM's albums photo, Highstell's bookmark ticket that I made, 17, BTS, bookstore card, Yoongi, Han, Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. So I'm gonna add these also to the wall at some point. It might not be in this video, but I will show you guys how it looks anyways later on. So yeah. So far, we have books I've read, series / same author books that I've read, TBR, albums. I switched and put NCT down there because their albums are taller and I realized they fit in the bottom one and not in the top one. So that's the progress so far. Gonna wait for my other books and then add more, change it up more. Yeah. Hello, it is the next day and the rest of my books still aren't here, and like the rest of my Shadow and Bone series isn't here yet, and then King of Scars isn't here yet, and like there are many books basically that are still yet to come, but I still have like a bunch of my read books, or like a bunch of the books that I've already read sitting on my sofa and it's taking up space. So for now, I'm just gonna put it up there, and then once the books come, I'm gonna rearrange them. So yeah. Okay, so that is it for now. So definitely gonna rearrange, and also I don't like kind of how the TBR shelf looks, so I'm gonna rearrange it, and I'm most probably not gonna do color coordination just because I'm gonna pick them out like so often to like make videos and stuff, or like just to read, that like it's gonna be hard to maintain them. So I might do it maybe at some point, but for now it's gonna be mostly like by authors and like series and stuff. So yeah, honestly, I think once my cart comes and once all my TBR books come, I'm gonna put all my TBR books in the cart and hopefully it'll fit. And then all the books that I've already read, I'll put here. And those ones I'll be taking out less often, I think. So I can color coordinate the shelf then. So that's the plan for now. We shall see. Hello friends. So it's been almost 2 weeks since the last setup that I did, as you guys saw. My books came about a week ago, a little over a week ago, and I've just been too lazy to set it up. But also I didn't have my cart, my TBR cart. So as you saw, I went to IKEA 2 days ago and it was out of stock. Like, it literally online, it said that they had it available at the store that I went, and then they were like, no, that's the one for display, like it's written wrong on the website. And so they didn't have it. So I ordered it online. And it is here. And so now I'm gonna make my TBR cart and then rearrange. I saw my sister sent me this like hack to like DIY your like, you know, floating bookshelf kind of thing on the wall. So I bought the supplies for that as well, and I'm gonna make that a little bit. So let's get started. This is probably going to be my final look of the bookshelf for a while, just because I'm so lazy and like it's like my books have been sitting there for over a week now and I just want to be done with it. So so right now the books that I've read are up there, and then the ones that I haven't read are here. And it's a little different now because in these 2 weeks I have been reading and adding books here, but I just didn't record it. So I have The Stolen Heir and The Prisoner's Throne, which I read this week, and I've added it up there. And then I have the 4 books from the Witch Hat Atelier series, which I've added up there. And then I also have 3 books in the Witch Hat Atelier series that I haven't read, that is down there. But since my cart is here, I'm gonna make it and then add all my unread books on that. And then all the books that I've read will be on this. And then we'll see how to fit everything else, because I'm pretty sure this is not gonna be enough, the cart, for all these books. So we're gonna have to do something. But yeah, the floating bookshelf will happen, and then I have space on my side tables near my bed where I will also be putting books that I haven't read. So yeah, let's go. This is basically like Lego, but like a big one. Okay, wheels. Okay, step 1. IKEA should be like Lego. They usually give like extra screws and pieces. So I dropped one of these under my bed and now I can't find it. So yeah, I don't know what to do. This is great. I found it. Wheel time. Okay, my hands are red and hurting, but the cart is complete. Let's see. Yay! Okay. Anyways. I don't know why the cart feels much smaller than the one I had in India. It could just be me, but my mom also said that it looks smaller, so I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I guess we'll know once I put the books in, then it'll make more sense and I'll be able to tell better. Okay, anyways, so I had some other things also that I didn't mention before, but some pottery stuff that I've got that I made or that my friend gifted me, and then I got this jar as well for my TBR jar, but I haven't put the chits in yet, so I'll do that as well. And then I got the sunflower, and yeah, anyways, this cart is ready, so I'm gonna put these two shelves in here so that my TBR is in the cart, and then I'm gonna fill the rest of these spaces with books that I've read already. So So the TBR trolley, TBR cart is complete. I've added as many books as I was able. Actually, there's a little space here. Okay, now I've added everything I could possibly add to this. So yeah, TBR card is complete, but there's still a big pile still left of books that I haven't read that won't fit in here, and this is already going to be taken by the books that I've already read and still have a lot left. So now I'm going to move on to trying to fit these books in other spaces, and also, but first I'm going to fill up the ones that I've read to empty out that area a little bit, and then see what the situation is, what I need to do to find places for these books, basically. So yeah, cart is done. Let me show you guys. Anyways, so I have been putting up all the books that I have read on my shelf, and it's mostly done, and I still have a lot of books left. So I did the trolley, I did the TBR trolley, which is all the books that I haven't read, and then I switched to books I have read and filled up my bookshelf, and now I'm moving back to a lot of the books that I still haven't read. So this is a hack that my sister sent me a reel of, and so I was like, I gotta do it. And so I bought these two dish racks, and then I'm gonna place it vertically and then put books in them. I'm trying to think if I want to do one. Okay, wait, let's see how it looks. Okay, so it would be one. I feel like there's a lot of space, so I'm gonna do two, and then later on if I want to extend it, then I'll get more racks and then extend it. So okay, let's go. I gotta use these hooks. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I'm gonna use these hooks, and then hopefully they will be symmetrical. Okay, wait. I'm gonna put two at the bottom as well, just to be more secure, and hopefully it can hold the weight then of all the books. Yeah. Don't know if it looks as hidden bookshelf or like floating bookshelf as it's supposed to, but I'm pretty happy with it. It kind of looks great. The only thing is, because the distance between the two rungs are not that big, the books that I can fit into them are few, because a lot of the books that I have are quite thick, so they won't fit in here. Like these two won't fit, that's why I put them at the top. But yeah, still very happy with it. I might extend it either below or above, since there's like so much space. We shall see. I still have a lot of books left that I haven't read. But I think I'd mentioned this before, but my side tables next to my bed have like an area where you can display books, but the thing is quite small, so I can't have the books up vertically, but I'll put them horizontally in stacks there, and like I'm gonna put, I think, the books that I haven't read but are like immediately on my TBR over there, so that they're like close by and I can like pick it up whenever. But yeah, this is the hidden bookshelf part of the book tour. Gonna move on and put some books on my side table, in my side table, and then I think that's probably it for now. I'm gonna put a lot of the books that I've already read outside in the living room at some point. I think today or tomorrow, we shall see. But yeah, that will be the next step. Hopefully I can fit everything there, and then that'll be the end of books. Yeah, there's quite a lot. So we shall see. We shall see. Okay, so these are the remaining books. So like those and then these 3 piles are all the books that I've already read. So, and then the rest, these 4 are the ones that I haven't read, and now I'm gonna put them in that area. Yeah, put them in that area, and then the same thing on the other side. So yeah, the space was too crowded there to record, so yeah. But anyways, the space is left, and okay, let's see. I'm gonna mainly, because this is the side I use most of the time, so I'm gonna put most of the books that I'm planning on reading like very soon. So right now I'm reading the Poppy War series, so this is all up there. I'm not gonna put it here because I'm hoping to read this read this one after the other, because I'm like over 100 pages into Poppy War and I'm loving it like an insane amount. So yeah, I want to read it soon, so that's why it's not gonna go in here basically, because there's no point, because I'm gonna read them very soon. But yeah, hoping to read Immortal Longings hopefully right after this, because the second book, Wildest Things, comes out it comes out 11th September, I think. So yeah, I have like 11 days to read this. So yeah, and then Divine Rivals. I'm currently very much in a fantasy mood, so that's why my recent reads will be very fantasy-esque books. So putting a lot of what's it called? A lot of fantasy right at the front, just because that's the mood I'm in currently. And okay. Please sit. Okay. I'm gonna put this opposite just because it's not fitting. The rest fits. So that's great. Okay. This looks kind of horrible, but it's fine. It's temporary. I'm hoping to get through a lot of these very soon. September is probably gonna be my month for fantasy. So yeah, I'm gonna finish reading. Yeah, I'm gonna finish reading these, and then I'm gonna read Immortal Longings for sure, and then hopefully Divine Rival series as well, and then maybe get back to He Who Drowned the World. Like, I've been thinking about it a lot, especially like just because I'm seeing like, you know, a lot of like war and like war fantasy basically. Yeah, because this is based on a war. This also, there's like a war, and there's like, you know, fighting and martial arts kind of, and like just yeah, similar kind of vibes. And yeah, yeah, they're both based on Chinese history. And yeah, so hopefully we'll read it. And then I wanted to get to these as well at some point, the Gilded Wolves. Yeah, so that is all the books on my TBR. So we're finished with the TBR books now. Now I still have quite a lot of books left from my already read books, and so these will have to go in the living room where there are bookshelves, but I just didn't want to put them there, but there's no way around it. So yeah, let's see. These are the books. They're gonna go in the living room. Yeah, I've already put a lot of books in the living room, just like my poetry books, my graphic novel books, non-fiction books, and books that I've loved by authors that were problematic, and I found out about them after. I don't want to see them, but I love those books, so I didn't want to give them away. So yeah, those are all outside. Gonna add these also outside. Most of this, so there's my entire translated section, translated literature. Then there's also my mystery books, mystery thriller books, and some standalones and stuff. A couple book series also, but yeah. So most of the ones that are in here are like my contemporary romance, which is the top section, and then the other three are mostly fantasy and manga and graphic novel. Well, graphic novel no, manga and fantasy. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, gonna put these in the living room, and then we're done.